Welcome to this quick tour of SnapLogic Admin Manager. Environment admins use Admin Manager to manage user access and configure the SnapLogic environment. The Designer, SnapGPT, and AutoSync applications are enabled in this demo environment. The user management, system configuration, subscriptions, and security settings are common to all environments. We'll start with the Users page. It lists all users that have access to the environment. You also add new user accounts from this page. Select multiple users to perform bulk operations such as changing app access, updating the authentication type, or deleting users. Search for a user or filter by account type, app access, or role. You can also download a complete list of users in a CSV file. Groups offer a way to grant permissions and share assets among users. You create groups and add members from this page. Click a group name to view or edit group membership. The SnapLogic environment has two built-in roles, admins and regular users. An admin sets the role when creating a new user and can change it later from the Users page. Click a role name to view the list of users with that role. Next, we'll look at application settings. Designer settings relate to pipeline validation. With validation enabled, pipeline developers can manually validate pipelines before saving them. Validation also occurs automatically during a save operation. You might want to disable pipeline validation to avoid the overhead or prevent sensitive data from being visible in Snap previews. If validation is enabled, you can select the maximum number of preview documents from 1 to 2,000. Regular users can disable validation in their profile settings and configure the number of preview documents up to the maximum set here. SnapGPT settings control whether SnapGPT can reference endpoint schemas, preview data, or existing pipelines when generating SQL queries, expressions, and pipelines. SnapGPT's responses are more accurate when it has access to these assets. AutoSync settings enable you to upgrade the SnapPack version used by each data pipeline. You might want to do this to take advantage of a fix or an improvement. Let's look at system configuration next. Environment details include the ID, name, type, and an optional description. The environment ID is a required parameter for some public APIs. The environment selector displays in the header. It does not show in this demo environment. Organizations that have multiple environments use it to switch between environments. From the Environment Tag tab, you can customize the selector by associating a tag and selecting an icon and color. The preview shows you what your choices would look like before you save them. In the Pattern Catalog tab, you can enable or disable visibility of the SnapLogic Cloud Pattern Catalog in Designer. The SnapLexes page allows you to manage SnapLex versions, auto upgrades, and to add a GroundPlex. The Git integration page enables organizations with a subscription to configure their Git provider. On the SnapPacks page, you select Stable or Latest as the version used for pipeline execution. This setting can be overridden for a specific SnapPack. The distribution dropdown restricts the SnapPack versions that are available to select. The new distribution runs on the most recent SnapLex version. The old distribution runs on old SnapLex versions. On the password expiration page, set the number of days before user passwords expire and number of days before expiration that they receive a notice. You can also expire all passwords and require users to reset them. The session timeout configures the number of minutes from when a user logs in until the session will be closed and they will be logged out automatically. The idle timeout configures the number of minutes without activity before they will be logged out automatically. The authentication page enables you to configure single sign-on. Triggered and ultra tasks can be invoked from any host that has network access to the SnapLogic data plane. If you enable an IP address allow list for the org, it restricts invocations to machines whose IP addresses fall in the IP allow list range. From the Cores tab, you can configure a list of domains that can make cross-origin requests. The GroundPlex tab allows you to allow connections to the SnapLogic control plane from only the specified IP addresses. On the Account Encryption page, you can configure enhanced account encryption when using GroundPlexes. The Trusted Environments tab applies to environments using standard account encryption. You can add the name of other environments that belong to your organization. This enables you to successfully migrate accounts between environments. That concludes our quick tour of Admin Manager. Thanks for watching.